So Nicole, are you ready for the LifeTalk?
Oh god. No. What? It's today? Oh my god, I totally freaked out. I'm really what are we even doing? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Nicole! Calm down! Nicole, are you ready for the LifeTalk today?
Oh man, Marie, I totally forgot. It's okay, I'll just wing it. It'll be fine, right? Not too hard. Not too hard.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
So Nicole, are you ready for the LifeTalk today?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've been working on my lines all week. I know exactly what I'm going to say. I'm so prepared.
Sweet, that's great.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So, what we just played out for you was a specific event that, as you noticed, with a few different responses. Now, as you can imagine, each response that Nicole had would have a different outcome later on.
Definitely. So every event in your life follows the same pattern.
And here is that pattern.
After every event, you have a response. And that leads to a specific outcome. For each different response, there is a different possible outcome. So, from our example, skit in the beginning, what could be some outcomes from my first freak out? Anyway. So,
They decide not to go LifeTalk because it's too freaking.
yeah, they just left, and all you guys would be sitting here for another, like, 30 minutes. Was it to a therapist? Might be a good idea. How about the second response, my winging it?
It could turn out horrible.
Or it could be well.
You never know.
You probably could have stuttered a lot, not knowing exactly what to say. It could have been difficult for Rudy to work with you.
Definitely. Obviously, we prepared.
It could have also, like, on the flip side, could be more like genuine and just like not too like paranoid about like, oh, what am I gonna say next? Like, just kind of like, yeah.
Okay, and the last response. So prepared, like I really am. Like,
It's going to turn out
yeah.
You could have a really impactful lifetime, but you could really be powerful and awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Nice job, everyone. All right, so now we need to divide you all up. So when we say respond, break up into your small groups. Ready? Respond!
Small group. In your small group, you're going to I'm going to give you a situation, and you're going to discuss your initial response would be to that situation. And then you're going to talk about what the outcome would be, and then maybe some different responses you could have that would change the outcome. So, the situation is, your best friend just moved to a different state, and you really don't talk to anyone else. So what do you do?
Imagine you studied really hard for a test, you thought you'd do great, but you ended up doing pretty poorly. You got a really bad grade. What would your initial reaction be? What was your response and the outcome?
That is
Or relatable?
Wait, can I start with the first one? Yeah, anything.
Well, with the moving away thing,
Okay. Remember that you always choose your response. And just because you choose one thing at first, if that's like your initial freak out, you can take a step back, exactly like Zoe was saying, and you can choose to change it.
Yeah, so we all make all sorts of choices every day, good and bad. And looking back to our equation, as you can see, you can't always change the event and what happens, but you can control your response. Now, when Nicole and I say choices, we want you to find your buddy partner, or if they're not here, just find someone else, and pair up with another buddy partner group. And ready? Choices!
So, we're gonna pose a question. We want you guys to like really, really dig deep and think about it and discuss it as much as you're open to. So, when was a point in your life when you feel like you didn't have a choice, or you felt really pressured into making a specific choice? You can like talk about it later on. But I'm gonna take 3 because we're running short on time. But did anyone have something really, 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 really powerful that they just have to share? All right. so now we're going to switch gears a little and name some emotions. So Sam, give me a positive emotion. Come here. Come here.
All right, Felipe, give me a negative emotion. Come here. Drop this.
Okay. Julia, give me a positive emotion.
Excited.
All right, come here. Take the ball from Sam.
Grace, negative emotion.
Lonely.
Come up here.
And Grace, positive
Catch.
emotion. That was scary right there.
Happy. We already say happy.
So, we have some of these emotions already listed on this handy-dandy board. Wow!
Whoa, psychic, right?
So, all of the emotions that are on this side or on my team represent love. And all the ones on Rudy's side and on Rudy's team represent fear. So, basically what that means is they all come from a place of love and a place of fear. Let's explain that further.
Well, that means that love is the root of all of those emotions, whereas fear is the root of all of these negative emotions. All right?
So we have this beautiful clear ball that's supposed to be a rock, which is good. And it's smooth and it's nice and perfectly round to represent love.
And this one is heavy, it's hard, it's really jagged and sharp in certain places. It's just pretty uncomfortable to hold, and this is fear. You can take that back.
So, when you make a choice with these emotions in mind, we want you to really think about that choice and where it's coming from. And if you want to make a choice with fear in mind, that's fine. But make sure that's where you want that choice to be coming from.
When you make a decision, take a second to think about where it's coming from, like she said. As she said, it's love or fear. And you always have a choice, as we've been saying this whole time.
So whether you're going to go to the concert because it's fun, you're going to skip studying because you already know that you're going to fail, or to eat a salad because otherwise you won't be pretty. Think about where those are coming from. Those are choices that you may make every day. So, now we want everyone to get in a giant circle around the room. Sit down on your back and put your face into the middle of the circle. And you're going to close your eyes.
Take a deep breath in and let it out. Imagine yourself walking along a beach. Imagine the soft, white sand and the warm, clear water. You stop for a moment to look out to the sea. You feel completely at ease and take a step forward. But with your next step, you feel a sharp pain in your foot. You reach down into the water and pick up the jagged stone you stepped on. You see the rough, sharp edges and feel its weight pulling you down, but you place it in your pocket and continue. With each step, you tread upon another jagged rock. You fill your pockets with these uncomfortable, sharp bits of stone before you decide to turn around and head back to the dry sand. You're walking farther down the beach now, thinking about those rocks in your pockets. They become more and more uncomfortable as you continue, and you can't stop thinking about them. Finally, you stop. Turning towards the sea once more, you notice the beautiful sunset over the water. Feel the warm breeze in the air. Again, you take a step forward. This time, the ground is smooth under your feet. With each step, you pull out one of those hurtful stones and cast it into the water, allowing the sea to carry it away. Soon, your pockets are empty. You feel noticeably lighter and happier. You reach down and pick up a smooth, polished pebble. You run your hands over the smooth surface of the pebble and place it in your pocket. Now, you begin to fill your pockets with these lighter, gentle pebbles. As you walk back to shore, you realize that you're content and happy with your choices. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Now, open your eyes and you'll find a little gift from Nicole and me. Please take it and remember this session. Thank you. And goodbye.